Have a seat until we call your name.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Next.
How you guys doing?
And thanks. We missed our appointment, but otherwise, we're fine.
Oh, no.
Have you been here long?
We've been here about 4 hours.
Oh, we were here 2 nights ago. We waited 7 hours.
All right, so this is a very typical situation that happens in a waiting room. That's the result of emergency department boarding and capacity issues in the emergency department. So the majority of your patients that are very high acuity, including your emergency psychiatric patients, are going to come back to the emergency room right away because they're unsafe to sit in the waiting room. But you're going to have these patients that are waiting that were less higher acuity, and those wait times are exacerbated when we can't move patients out of the emergency department quickly. So when we look at the impact of psychiatric emergency department boarding that happens, this is the downstream impact. So you have all of these patients that are waiting for a transfer to go to an inpatient psychiatric hospital. You may have a lot of manual processes involved, so the social workers are trying to assess, get the level of care, send those faxes, make those phone calls, and then patients are waiting in the emergency department, and it slows the ability to move all of those patients out of your waiting room into the ED. So you got really high left without being seen rates, may be leaving without getting the care they need. So it leads to less optimal results. And really where we need to look at is how do we create efficiencies to move the patients very quickly out of the emergency department once they no longer need to be there. So the more we can eliminate patients from boarding, we're able to reduce some of these other downstream impacts, like these long wait rooms in the waiting room before patients can get back to see a physician and get evaluated.